So, I mean, the thing is in this weather, all you can do is just think about the next shot, right? It's all you can. I mean, you don't want to think about 2 shots from now because you'll be even wetter and colder, right?
Exactly.
So tell me about your mindset. Well, how does your mindset change when the weather turns like this?
Just patience. I mean, with this weather, you have to be patient out there, and I think it was a lesson for a lot of us out there today that you just had to really stay focused, and a par was good out there. I was happy when I made a par. And that's basically all you could do in this type of weather. It was really wet, your grips were slippery, and it was hard to keep everything dry, especially by the time we got to 17 and 18. But as long as you stayed patient out there and just stayed in it, you couldn't get down on yourself because obviously you're not going to hit a good shot each time, and so you just have to grind it out. And you know, it was definitely a lesson learned out there because it was so wet.
You know, on the other hand, if you do hit a great shot, that's like a huge advantage over everybody else, right?
Yeah, definitely. It felt great to hit a good shot out there if you could get one off the wet lies. But, you know, like I said, you just had to grind through the whole way and be patient with yourself.
When's the last time you played in this kind of wetness or rain? I mean, this is kind of exceptional, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't played in this hard of rain in a long time. So it was definitely something that I had to get used to again, and like I said, just have to stay patient, especially because everything was really wet. I had 4 towels going out there.
As far as where you were in relation to everybody else atop the individual leaderboard, did that matter a whole lot day one, or what was your game plan coming in to try to position yourself for a run at an individual title?
You know, it was basically just making pars out there. Birdies were not really going to happen on the back 9, and you had to accept that. So as long as I just put myself in position and kept it in the fairway, I was happy. I just choked down on a lot of my clubs in order to control it because it wasn't about distance out there. It was just about keeping it in the fairway, especially because your grips were so wet and your gloves were wet. It was hard to get a tight grip on things.
Do you normally like playing in the rain?
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I mean, it definitely is a challenge to your mental game, but I don't mind it.
And it paid dividends for the team, too. I mean, you've got a pretty comfortable lead going into day 2. If they play day 2, what are your feelings on what tomorrow might bring, especially, you know, I mean, I'm assuming you'd like to close out your career with one more round of high school golf.
Yeah, absolutely. Are they talking about maybe canceling it tomorrow?
It's out there because of...
It's happened before.
Okay. Tomorrow, I mean, I haven't talked to any of my teammates yet. I haven't seen them, but I think if we just stay confident out there with our own games and just play our own game and not worry about what our competitors are shooting, then I think they'll be fine. We always talk about stay in your own bubble, and if we do that, then I think we'll be happy.
Great.